Well, g'day traders. It seems that Asia started the week on a fairly optimistic note. I mean, if you look at the headlines we've been seeing, you could argue the prices could be lower. There's been a lot of focus on the US-China relations. The US are basically coming out to chip makers and saying if you want to use US technology and then on sell to Huawei, you've got to get a license to do so. The Taiwan semiconductor company is suggesting that they're no longer going to be taking orders from Huawei itself. The Chinese obviously not too happy about that situation and saying that they're going to do take all necessary measures around this ruling. But the fact that dollar CNH actually a little bit lower is probably giving equity investors some solace. It's been focused on Japan today. There's talk there that they may open their borders for Chinese and Korean nationals, and they've had a slightly better than expected GDP print as well. We focused on the oil market, which is flying today. But let's have a look at the prices and see how the boards are faring on this Monday open. Okay, let's look at how we're closing out. ASX 200, the performer of the region, up 1.3%. It's mining stocks doing beautifully today. Energy stocks really killing it today. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that financials were down 1% as a sector, this market would be close towards 5,500. The Nikkei up 55 basis points. You've got the onshore Chinese CSI 300 up 65 and the Hang Seng up 0.4%. US markets are looking pretty good at this early stage. S&P futures up 1.2%. You've got Nasdaq up 1%. And you've got Russell small caps up 2.5%. European markets look like they're set for a positive open there. You've got FTSE futures and DAX futures looking really strong at this precise moment. It's a commodity story though. You know, look at what we're seeing in iron ore up 5.2 as the futures there on the Dalian exchange. You've got copper up 1.4%. Gold absolutely flying, really strong flow there. Dollar gold looking really good, but then so's euro and sterling gold as well. Oil markets looking really nice at this stage as well. Let's have a look at FX markets. We've seen big selling coming through in the pound. Andy Holding's comments really resonating there. It's only down 17 basis points, come off a little bit of the low, but we'll see how Europe trades this at the moment. But definitely that spillover from the higher S&P futures trading into the high beta currencies looking pretty good at this stage. So definitely one to watch as we go into the European Open, but it's looking at this stage like a positive open and risk looking quite good.